What's up, guys? Chasing Lamey here with episode 134 of The Journey. Today it's the opening day of the season for Blackburn. We play Birmingham at St Andrews, and hopefully we'll kick the season off with our new signings with a bang. If you missed the new signings, by the way, go check out the last episode. There was some good signings. There's some good signings in there. But without any further ado, like, subscribe, ring the bell. I'm going to roll the intro, and we're going to go and try and beat Birmingham on the opening day. So, straight in with the team sheet here, and those of you who saw the transfer special episode will have got your little sneak preview of the starting lineup for the opening day. It's Lunt in goal, Heffer, Orr, Lynch and Maatsen at the back. Lynch, a new signing from Liverpool. We've got Cam and Garrett as the centre midfield, Goulet, Saber and Unfunku as the attacking midfield, and Ronaldo Graham on loan from Arsenal up top. On the bench, Victor Anderson, Joe Rankin Costello, who's leaving us hopefully very soon. Mascara and Arroyo are new signings who are with us, their defenders. Castle, a new signing. Clausen, Ferrell and Cooper, new signings. And Dale Vipond are the midfield. Oh, sorry, the attacking options there as well. I also explained in the last episode, Carl Jakob Hein has picked up an injury in pre-season, so I've registered Victor Anderson instead of him, but I'm trying to sell Anderson and sign another young goalkeeper. Just this doesn't become an issue so far. Ignore all the players who are unregistered and unavailable. Maybe they're on trial or available for sale, so get your bids in. Anyway, let's submit that team. Let's get ourselves into the dressing room and hopefully get a good result today. So a quick look at the Birmingham team sheet before we get into the dressing room, and there's some solid players on there. Swaninia is their goalkeeper. They've got Joe Bellingham back. He's playing alongside John Buckley, who we've just sold to them. So that's an interesting combination. But hopefully we'll get a win today. I've just got a good feeling once they go out there and impress me, because I think they will. And we're going to sell all to make a difference, make us proud. And they don't like us much, this team, the teams we manage. They don't like our team talks. I don't know why. Maybe I'm doing them wrong. Let me know in the comments if there's a magic bullet you found, but I'm not aware of it as yet. And yeah, we're going to hope for the best out of this one. I've got a good feeling that we can get a win against Birmingham away at St Andrews. Gorgeously rendered St Andrews, but I know it's not actually St Andrews, but it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful as a stadium in the game. And yeah, we're getting the pageantry out the way, ready to go. There we go. We are underway. We are going to encourage the boys, and hopefully there's a result coming here. Corner is Goulet to take it. He's going into the box, looking for the header. Lynch can't quite find him. Job heads it away, and it's gone as all counter-attacking against us now. We're in trouble. Santiago with the ball, looking for Duarte. Lynch picks it up and goes back to Lunt in goal. To Lynch again with time on the ball. To Maatsen. Maatsen with options forward. And Funky there. And a chance for him to take his time. Goes back to Lynch, to Garrett now. Garrett to Maatsen. Maatsen goes across to Garrett again. Back to Lynch, looking strong, playing some nice football. That's what we love to see. Cam, back to Orr, who is going to just slowly bring the ball forward. We like to see that. And Heffer now on the ball. Orr to Cam. Cam turns it through ball to Garrett. And Garrett will look for a striker. Takes a shot on his own, in fact. And, well, we've fired the warning shot. I feel like John Buckley's probably warned them what we're like. But, you know, he's not playing for us anymore. He's got to focus on his own game. And just hope we don't embarrass him against us. So, you know, it's one of those, it's written in the stars that he will get a goal. I'm not liking these heat maps at the moment, because that tells me we've been on the back foot all game. Perez into the box and no one gets there. Lunt makes a save from, apparently Garrett shoved Kowalski in there somewhere. I don't know what happened there. I was following the ball, and now we need Lucas Lunt to save a penalty on the opening day, and he's almost got there, but almost doesn't win your prizes. And we're a goal behind on the opening day, which is worrying us. I mean, there shouldn't be any familiarity issues, really. I know I've signed a lot of new players, but most of this team, there's only one player who hasn't played, two players who haven't played with these guys, you know, with the others before. It shouldn't be making that big a difference. We'll find out what's happening there. Saber is going to take a free kick, though, into Graham, to Lynch, back to Saber. Should have taken a shot. Goulet into the box. The 16-year-old cuts back, plays it back for Lynch, and he's played it in for Saber, who's put it away. And the only thing that's going to stand, it wasn't offside, looked marginal, but it wasn't offside. We're back on terms. And Goulet looking very, very good in here as well. Really happy with his development. Like I said, he's 16. Came through our youth team last season and just looks like a potential worldie. And between him and Lynch should have scored himself earlier on in that move anyway. He's starting to really impress me, Goulet. He's starting to really look like a top prospect. And we can encourage the boys now because, well, we're playing most football and it's 1-1. We're back in the game. Maybe we can just step up that next stage further and start seeing the team we know we can be. So that's half-time, and 1-1 is the half-time score. We are in the ascendancy, though, which is nice to see. We've had lots of shots so far, so I'm happy. That'll do. And does anyone need a pointy finger? It doesn't look like it, so we'll just tell everyone that they can still improve, and hopefully they will go and they'll do that. And despite the fact that our coaches don't think Ronaldo Graham is very good, he's on a 6.8, and that's not too shabby, to be honest, from an allegedly 2-star player. If he gets a goal, I'm going to be having some words with our coaching staff about how they rate players, because I think he's magic. Honestly, I think he's far better than he looks from his attributes, which we saw in the last episode. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with his star rating. I'm going to have to make some changes soon, though, because I think it's going to be Maatsen and Goulet are coming off because they haven't exactly set the world on fire, apparently. Dobson forward for Kowalski, or Kovalevsky, sorry, to Cresswell. Hughes on the ball now. Have we seen Buckley yet? Has he done anything? Dodson goes out wide, finds Nfonku. Maatsen over the top now, and that's gone to no one. Hughes heads it away. We did see Buckley there briefly. He got beaten in the air by Lewis Cam. Or to Goulet. Goulet going back to Orr now. Can we build here? Goulet again on the ball with a dink across to Garrett. Takes it on his chest, turns, beats the defence, puts it away. Jake Garrett scores a fantastic individual goal. There's all credit to go to Goulet for the assist, and that's absolutely right. I mean, this assist was inspired picking out in space, but the chest down, the turn, he puts on the afterburners, goes through the defence, off the post, cheeky little one, puts. I think that's a cracking goal. It won't get goal of the month in the match engine, but I think that's a better goal than it looks. And now I can rethink my sub plan. I am going to have to take Maatsen off either way because he's not fully fit. So that's going to be our first sub. I just don't know what else we do with that. We'll do that while I'm thinking about it, and then I'll think about the rest as and when. We'll set on Arroyo for him as that Orr picks up the ball now and plays it to Heffer. Heffer to Cam to Goulet. Goulet back for Orr, and Orr with another chance to run. Saber gets tackled, and Perez on the ball now. Duarte to Job. Joe releases Anderson, who releases Duarte. We need to get back behind this ball. Maatsen's got a foot in there, but played the ball into the path of Iago Santiago, and I can't fault him for it. He had to make the tackle. It's just unfortunate, unlucky. I mean, he is coming off anyway, but just unfortunate here. He's been unlucky that the tackle fell to Santiago, who put it away. Sometimes that just happens, unfortunately. Right, for our next set of subs, I've just refreshed the front line. I've sent on Farrell at right wing, Vipon at left wing, Cooper up top. Not that any of those players were having bad games. I just wanted to freshen things up with a bit more pace. Have a look at our backup striker, as it were, as well up top. That will give us a good chance to take a proper look at Cooper as Perez goes to Job. Job back to Perez. Santiago and Duarte combine, and well, that's gone well. Lucas Lund is not having a good game today. I think it's safe to say Lucas Lund is not catching anything. He couldn't catch a cold today. And I am tempted to take him off because I've done that before quite happily. I'll sub a goalkeeper quite happily. And especially when they're not having a good game, sometimes you just feel like maybe it lights a fire in the shock of being subbed as a goalkeeper, because it just doesn't happen. In fact, we are going to do that. I'm talking myself into it. Victor Anderson's going to come on. Heffer's going to get a cross in here to help us out, though. Back to Farrell. Farrell to Cam. Cam with a shot. Lewis Cam forces a save from Schwaninia, and well, we have done it. We've sent Anderson on for Lunt for his last appearance for the club. Farrell, headed away by Perez, sorry. One of our players has to get here first, surely. Sabir does, thankfully, to Lynch. Lynch needs to find a teammate pretty quickly, or is the man he's chosen, and he's going to go forward. Can he do something to Heffer? Heffer can cross. Heffer does cross. Sabir is there to finish off the move he started, and it's 3-3. What a game of football to open the season with. We'll encourage the boys off the back of that. Is goal number 4 going to come for us? Are we going to turn it around that far, get the win out of nowhere in a thrilling game, a 3-3 game? And Sabir has done beautifully to put that away. He's a top player, is Mahmoud Sabir, and it shows. He's had 2 goals in this game. Just good stuff all around. And well, we're going to let the clock tick, but hopefully there is going to be another goal coming for us. That's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for that 4th magic goal. We've got a corner. Arroyo is going to take it into the box, looking for Cooper. Can't find him. Sabir is there again, though. Vipond with a shot from range, and Dale Vipond, who sometimes scores like it's going out of fashion and sometimes acts like he's never seen a ball before, scores an absolutely beautiful goal from the edge of the area. I mean, it just drops nicely for Sabir. 1 touch to Vipond. There's 2 volleys. 2 volleys there for that goal. That's a beauty. And we have come from behind to what looks like win this game. 7 minutes of added time, but I'd say that looks pretty good for us winning this one. To start the season off, the way we mean to go on, I'm looking for promotion to the Premier League this year. As much as I take the playoffs, promotion is the plan. Anderson's coming at a 7 rating after Lunt has completely crapped the bed today as well, which is nice. And that's a 4-3 win. That's beautiful stuff. And I will say, well done, lads. Good result for us. I am tempted to do a pointy finger at Lunt here and just say, you weren't at your best and deserved to come off, just so he knows it was for his performance. It wasn't tactical. It was his performance was bad. And now I feel like maybe I should be selling him instead of Victor, but unfortunately, I've sort of already made that choice. And yeah, Lunt is very much the, on paper, better of the two. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, because I'll forget if I don't do it on camera, while I'm thinking about it, let's just check I'm not wrong about that. Let's compare Lunt to Anderson, because if Anderson's actually a better goalkeeper, then maybe. I mean, Lunt's a better rounded goalkeeper. There's not a lot between them. If we look at the attributes comparison, literally nothing between them. To be honest, 1 point on average physicality is that between them. But yeah, we'll let Anderson go. That's fine. I mean, he's the obvious choice. Even though Lunt is worth more, Anderson's the obvious choice to go, I think. Let me know in the comments whether you agree or disagree. Let's see what we're about. That's going to be important to us. I think I already picked a place in the last episode, but let's have a think about, because I don't remember what I said. I think I said something about coming back against Southampton. Was that what I said? Sorry, let's lock that in. We're going to come back against Southampton. That's going to be the plan. We'll do Southampton because, in fact, we're going to do Portsmouth. I remember now, we're going to do Portsmouth because we're going to go and see our old friend Sebastian. That's the plan. Let's do that. Anyway, that was confusing and disorganized. We love to see it. Thank you for watching, guys. I have, as always, been Chasing Laney. Do like, subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't already. If you're new around here, welcome. We have fun all the time. There are some special treats in the Patreon if you want to have a look down below as well. Some little goodies, just the odd save game, you know, a little cheeky one. You can have them for free as well because I'm nice like that. See, but you know, go check it out because you know it helps. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I have, as always, been Chasing Laney. Till next time, stay safe and have a good one.